Hi, this is Anika Shepherd and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you can see when I upload a video every Saturday. One of the saddest things that I see is people opening businesses and within a few months, their business is closed. Today, I want to talk about some of the mistakes that we make in transitioning from being employees to self-employed. Now, I am a strong advocate of being self-employed. Everybody can't do it, and we do need people to have jobs. But if you are like me, one of those people who do not want a job, who do not thrive in a job environment and want to become your own boss, all power to you. I support you. But there are certain things that you have to have in place in making that transition from being an employee to being self-employed. These are mistakes that I have seen other people make or I have personally made. And if I could save someone else from doing that, that would make me very happy. So here we go. 10 mistakes that people commonly make from going from being an employee to self-employed. Number 1 is quitting your job too soon without any particular plan in place. Now, I know it can be frustrating, and I know sometimes you just want to get up and just leave, but sometimes we have to take a step back and really think about it. Do you have enough money in place? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan for at least a year ahead? Instead of just getting up and jumping ship, you need to sit down and think about the things that you have to put in place. Number 2, quitting your job without a skill. Now, a lot of people or some people think that they can just get up and quit their job and open a business. Do you have money to open a business? You need a skill that you can offer to the marketplace without any cash injection, a skill that you can just offer a service and start building some funds from there. Number 3, a mistake in starting a business is having no money to scale up. Because after, say, a few months and you realize that all of the money that you're making, if you do make a profit, all the profit is being put back into the business or to support you, and then you don't have any money to scale up your business to make more money. So do you have a plan or have money in place to scale up? Number 4 is understanding that entrepreneurship involves taking risks. You have some people who say they don't want to spend money, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that, they're not taking this risk, this is too risky, that is too risky. You have to take some kind of risk, and you know what? You will fail. Failing is good because failing means that you have tried, and after a few failures you will succeed. But in order to do that, you have to take certain risks. And yes, you will lose some money, but that's all a part of it, and you have to understand that so that you can move forward. Number 5 is not doing your due diligence. Okay, so you want to open a business. Have you done a business plan? Do you know how much money it's going to take? Do you know how much you're charging people for your products or services? Do you know who your partners are, your suppliers? You have to have a business plan and do all your research. Do you know how much you have to pay in taxes? Do you know what licenses, everything you have to do? You have to have a plan. You have to do a detailed research on your business, on your market and everything, and know what you're getting into before you start. Or else you're gonna go halfway and then things are gonna blindside you. You're gonna find out things that you never knew before, that you didn't think of. So you have to do your due diligence before starting a business. When the snow falls and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. Number 6, we cannot operate as lone wolves. We need each other. We need other people. And my daughter used to watch a cartoon, and one of the quotes that stuck with me all the time was, "Alone we're just a drop. Together we're an ocean." There's so many people who want to do things on their own, and I was one of them. I thought I could do everything by myself, but there's so much power when we work together. This goes back to the whole abundance and scarcity mindset. With a scarcity mindset, you want to keep everything for yourself and you don't want anyone else involved. You don't want to share anything with anyone else. But with abundance mindset, when you realize that there's enough to go around for everyone, it's okay. You realize it's okay. We can work together and we do more working together. We're an ocean working together. We're a pack. The pack survives when we work together. So I want to say, you know what? Partner with someone, get people's advice, just work together, and you will make a bigger impact than if you try to work alone. Number 7 is also about scarcity mindset. Now, I'm going to give an example. As a self-employed, I don't know, it just seemed like once I decided to be self-employed, I got more job offers than when I was looking for a job. And I knew what I wanted. I knew my destination. And I knew in getting there, I did not want a job. A job was not going to serve me. And it did not matter how bad things were, because I know that getting another job is going to slow me down. It's going to get in the way of my goal, really. So you have to operate with an abundance mindset. If I was operating with a scarcity mindset, I would have grabbed the first job that came to me. But I know this is not what I want. And so in being self-employed, we have to know how to say no, know how to reject bad offers. You don't grab at the first thing that comes to you. You have to be smart and know how to identify good offers and bad offers, things that are going to align with your goal, and know what to choose and who to partner with, who to work with. Number 8 is not charging enough for your products and your services. Yes, I've been guilty about this, but I've learned my lesson. When you don't charge enough for your products and your services, you go broke. I mean, you have to charge enough to cover all your expenses and to make a profit. And when you have people who do not want to pay, let them go. You have to charge enough to keep your business afloat. Number 9 is starting a business with an employee mindset. You have to leave that behind. Now, as an employee, we're used to, we get up, we go to work for like 8 o'clock. We sit down, we may or may not do work, and 12 o'clock we get up, we go for lunch. For 5 o'clock we get up and we go home, and we don't think about work again until the next day. And while at work, we do what we're told, we take instructions, we sometimes don't take initiative, or we don't go the extra mile. When you are self-employed, all that goes out the door. You cannot have an employee mindset being your own boss. You have to understand that you do not make money until you get things going. So people think that being self-employed is easy and that you have so much free time. You have control over your time. You don't have a lot of free time. In fact, you have to put in a lot more work. You have to put in a lot more hours and realize that this is your business. If you don't do it, it's not going to get done. So you have to get rid of this employee mindset, and you have to understand that it's going to take late nights. It's going to take sleepless nights, but then you can maybe rest for 2 days or so during the week after. But you have to do whatever it takes to get the job done. And number 10 is that you cannot give up too soon. Some people jump into a business, say you're going to start a business, and if they don't see any return in the next couple months, they think, oh, this doesn't work. You have to understand that everything takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, and there are going to be a lot of failures along the way. You're going to fall, but you have to get back up. Let me tell you something. The KFC that we love so much, Colonel Sanders got rejected 1,009 times before someone bought his recipe. The electricity, the lights that we use, Thomas Edison failed at designing the light bulb 1,000 times or over 1,000 times before he got it right. These light bulbs that we use every day, they did not come overnight. It came as a result of someone trying and trying and trying. They failed, but they got back and they tried again. And too many times we see people give up too soon. As soon as things are not going the way they want in a specific amount of time that they want, you give up. No, you have to pivot. You have to change with the times. You have to change your business model. You have to try new things. You have to just keep going. Do not give up and don't expect things to happen overnight. I hope this video helped you. I hope it helped someone trying to make that transition from being an employee to self-employed. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment box below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification button. Looking forward to speaking to you again. Take care. Bye.